I've got a question. How many there are manufacturers of TVs, displays, monitors, and different touch screens? Plenty in abundance, right? And at first, I couldn't understand what Dahua Technology has to do with this, because the company that we know for video surveillance, cameras, video recorders, a bunch of security-related tech, well, one way or another, it's all about Dahua. And so I was really surprised when we discovered it and ordered it right away. Here's, by the way, it is. And we just couldn't miss this opportunity. You can get both on our People System store. By the way, here it is, delivered across UK, Europe, and many other countries. My name is Daniel. This is a Dahua Hiboard-A65H smart whiteboard. And we begin.
Subscribe to People Systems YouTube channel and get your special offer on every deal.
Well, to start off, main capabilities and features, and we've got 4 items here: the app gallery, file manager, the whiteboard, and the wireless projection. And we're going to reveal every single one of them. And we're going to start from the whiteboard, and plus I need my phone to show you that. All right, first thing we do. The whiteboard, which is this thing, is literally intended for, created for. So we've got some basic tools here, like painting. That's our company's name. Oh, hold on. I should be on this side so that my camera guy could catch all this stuff. We can, of course, choose any rules. We can even draw different things. And the thing that we normally do here, we draw the projects. We draw our projects. Hold up, let me erase all this stuff. So it looks something like this. Building a house, right? That's your, let's say, territory. That's your house in here. That's your backyard, right? That's your pool. I don't know. But here we got rooms. Yeah, a pretty standard house, I suppose. Here we got an entry, and here we got an entry, and here we got entries. Yeah, and then we're gonna select other tool, like let's say we use the red. Select not the biggest one, and then we're gonna point out where are we going to install all of our objects, what are the angles, yeah, what things are we installing here, and here, of course, let it be the Ajax that we love, or the new Hikvision AX Pro alarm, by the way, just arrived to us in the UK, AX Hub. And well, this is what it actually does, what its mainly function. Let me just get it all in the circle, so it'll be pretty good. Okay, and also we can even move all this stuff all over the screen. All right, I'm gonna erase all this stuff and just show you a few more things that you can do. Of course, I'm sure you knew this. By the way, the interface language, there could be only 2 things. Well, of course, yeah, the Chinese, Dahua, and English. Well, thanks for that. Selecting this, picking another color, picking this one, and yep, it's Dahua Whiteboard. All right, we're good with this. Now, the next thing I want to show you is that, as the taskbar, I'm just gonna close this one. The apps, the app gallery, you see what we got here. This is what we are going to talk about later, but what we need now is the browser. So I just wanted to show you that it's like your standard classic Android-based browser. And this is Opera. Yeah, this is Opera. So it looks like your phone, it feels like your phone, like nothing spectacular. And of course, look at this keyboard. Yeah, this is pretty much awesome physical activity. And there you go, like this. Clear this all. All right, pretty done with browser. It's pretty much classic thing. Next thing, the file manager. Well, of course, here you can input your classic flash drive via the USB 3 tools. And then you have the local storage here, the 32 gigabytes. And of course, yeah, like the normal Android, you can install apps, APKs, and other things. And now the middle point of this all, the wireless projection. Of course, this is what it was done for. So now I just want to take my phone out of my pocket. I want to unlock it. I see that I connected to my Wi-Fi, and I want to press the screen mirroring. Also, I want to show you that I didn't do anything special in there. This guy is just connected to the same Wi-Fi that we're having here. And of course, this phone was authorized beforehand in there. And yeah, this is how we do it. Just any guy walks in here, we give him the permission to connect there, and boom, I know how much it takes, 20 seconds, and he's in there. And of course, we can do it like this, like normally. It takes the entire screen now. Like, there you go. Now I want to undo it, stop the screen mirroring, stop mirroring, and there we go. And now the next thing, let's move on to my computer, my laptop, and I want to show you this. Just use the eShare app. We can do it even like from the web browser like Chrome, but it's better to do like this. Give us more features. Now typing in the passcode and press the share screen. And now we should be online. Let's get back to it. And yeah, here we are. All right, it's nothing new, nothing spectacular about this, right? But well, except that we can control it, and it's kind of working in two ways. And this is what's really awesome about this thing. So it's the desktop website. You can see it's a desktop. Okay, next we are, well, after it load up, you can see we can go to YouTube. The same, we can control like the system in here. Use all of these things. Yeah, use the tools and just as I goes. And this is what really awesome. Although it's the full HD running on a 4K display, but I suppose from this distance, yeah, even if you're looking on it, it's, well, all right, it ain't that good. But let's go for the YouTube. Let's turn on the video. Let's get the sound from here. I really hope the camera catches that. I'm gonna turn on the full HD. Gonna maximize. Oh, switch to the end. Can I do it like this? Yeah, there we go. All right. And that's pretty much it. So, all this edge to edge, a 65 inches of all this screen, this all is a completely touch screen, able everywhere, with quite high sensitivity, responsiveness, and well, accurate recognition, just to show you that. It's just, just really good. Okay, that's that. Let's go back to the home. All right, so if I'm correct, if it even able to work with 20 fingers at once, and all this accuracy is achieved by this frame all around. Well, yeah, all around. And well, namely, this is why here we've got such a big gap, so you can see it. It's like, I don't know, half centimeter. It's almost a centimeter between the frame and the actual screen, even though the bezels are pretty much thin for something like this, right? In the reality, this entire area is covered by hundreds invisible infrared lines coming from here, and from all the sides around, and that recognize the obstacles on their ways. Yeah, you just saw that reaction. Obstacles on their ways, just like IR beams, but in a much more complex and accurate scheme. Moving on, this is a 65 inches, it's a 4K UHD resolution. It's a really juicy IPS panel type touchscreen with anti-glare and scratch-resistant screen covering. The pixels, well, you could see they're pretty much visible if you get near and when you're kind of directly interacting with the whiteboard. But if you go, not that much critical actually, and if you go a bit back, a step a bit away, you won't see any of this. And let's go further. Here on the sides, let me show you, let me just close that up. So here on the sides, here and here, we've got an ambient light sensors for automatic screen brightness. So yeah, I come closer, there we go. Just auto adjusting every time. I can even control it right here and we can set it to be auto. Now it's turned off, yeah, and I set the maximum. Although when I get near, just don't want to hurt my eyes this time. All right, so this is a special type of pen that I took over here. It goes here. Yeah, it's just a pretty nicely attachable to the magnets on the sides. Now, back here, we've got a fingerprint scanner, powerful stereo speakers in there, and a bunch of different ports in this thing. So I've got a list here. This is the two HDMI 2.0 display port, VGA plus PC audio. There's literally four Wi-Fi antennas, so it could be either a both transmitter and receiver, and it can be a hotspot for all devices within a 10 meters area. There's the RS-232 for printer connection, HDMI, of course, like around 4 or 5, even a touch HDMIs, a lot of Type A USBs, Type C, if I'm correct. Also, there's USBs, there on the back, there are a lot of USBs. VGA, there's even two RG45 Ethernet ports, which is just crazy. And there inside, there's a mobile 4-core CPU with 4 gigs of RAM, and it all powered by the Android 8 OS. And we thought that this fact opens a number of possibilities, like we're going to feel that all that 32 gigs of built-in memory with Android apps from the Google Play Store, but in reality we have a stripped-down corporate OS with no any Google Apps support, capable of doing only things that are predetermined by the manufacturer and nothing else. But this is still an Android, and the Android is an open system, and that means that we can tweak it and get here things that we want. Although that doesn't mean that they are going to work there, but we were able to make some work here, and let me show you. Go to more apps, and we installed a high collisions tool to work with IP cameras onto the Dahua's Whiteboard. So here's what we got. You can see me. Here's a camera guy. He looks nice. Yep, it's a backyard. There's one more view, and also due to that this is an Android, this is it's like simulating the screen of your phone. We can go for this and control our pan tilt zoom camera, which is nice. Although there's a delay, but that's because it says Wi-Fi. That is Wi-Fi. If we go all wire, it will be way better, like analog camera with no delay at all. People often come to us with their house layouts printed on the paper like this, or send them to us via email, and now we're finally able to cast those images on the huge screen that we got and then work with them real time here with customers. And you can literally just bring your phone and cast the image you've got on it right away after you have connected to our Wi-Fi. And we came up with a few ways how we can use it even better. So customer comes with this plan, with this layout, and we go something like this. You go to the iOS standard scan document notes app, turn over, and now we're gonna scan it. There we go. Yep, done automatically and done white, good. Yeah, and now I want to say done, and I'm going to go to it. Oh, okay, yeah, I'm done. Save, and from right here, come on, I'm going to share it, and share it using this eShare app, which is of course this one. Now it just found my ours screen. Now I'm inputting the password, and I got a connection. And now look at this. We come here, and I press the files, and select the latest file. Now it is uploading, and Oh, yeah. Comes, come on. And there we go. Literally same project, which is really nice. And now, from this moment, we don't need this. We can take the pen, the customer can take the pen, we can take the pen, and we can turn on the note-taking mode. And here we go. Now we're gonna select our instruments. It's gonna be a black for sure. And now we can plan out all the things that we want. I mean, this camera in here, there's view angle, this, then we got one more, here we got a door, put a sensor here, and what do we have here? Oh, totally putting something here. And of course, we're gonna put some on the, on that part. All right, right now I'm just kidding, but anyway, this means that this opens up a lot of possibilities to us, to our clients, and from that moment there is I don't know, we can either just take a photo of this, or we can do this. We can go here and press this button, and what's going to happen now is going to upload this image to the server, and he's going to generate a QR code for us here. And what the customer does next, he takes his phone, goes to the camera app, scans it, so open me up in Safari, and wait in a few seconds, and there we go, a full 4K image in a great quality, which is already downloaded to the phone. So what else can you do with this thing and alike? Well, a lot of things, a ton of applications, and the very first in my head in this lineup are the corporate and learning domains. Schools, colleges, universities, and specialized courses, and professional trainings. In a corporate format, well, of course, the presentations and reports and studies, charts, projects, as well as group video calls and discussions and meetings. However, not only corporate area, but also straight the opposite, the creativity. I mean that often this is a live collaboration within a team where a group of people gather in a room and start a brainstorming sessions and coming up with ideas, directions of development, strategies, campaigns, and to visualize all that immediately, they all together draw on this board. Well, yeah, so there are a lot of options, business meetings, company development strategies, and so on. And the same applies to study. All regular materials can be presented in an interactive form, graphic, audio, games. This is a serious change in the approach where the involvement in study of students increases in hundreds of times. If you like this Dahua smart interactive whiteboard, well, then you know where to find us, following this link to the People System store, or use the link in the description. Shipping over UK, Europe, and many other countries. And thank you for watching.